also known as, is a comedic play written by William Shakespeare. It revolves around themes of love, mistaken identities, and the pursuit of happiness. The play is set in the fictional kingdom of Illyria and is known for its witty dialogue, intricate plot, and colorful characters. Act 1. The play opens with Duke Orsino of Illyria, who is hopelessly in love with the beautiful Countess Olivia. Orsino's love for Olivia is intense, but she has sworn to mourn her deceased brother for 7 years and refuses all suitors. Orsino is determined to win her affection and spends his days wallowing in unrequited love. Meanwhile, Viola, a young woman of noble birth, is shipwrecked on the coast of Illyria. Believing her twin brother Sebastian to be dead, Viola disguises herself as a man named Cesario to serve Duke Orsino. She quickly rises in Orsino's favor and becomes his trusted confidant. Viola, as Cesario, is tasked with delivering Orsino's courtship messages to Olivia. However, Olivia is captivated by Cesario, who is actually Viola in disguise, and begins to fall in love with her. This creates a complex love triangle. Orsino loves Olivia, Olivia loves Cesario, and Viola is secretly in love with Orsino. Meanwhile, Sir Toby Belch, Olivia's uncle, and his friend Sir Andrew Aguecheek are engaged in a series of comedic escapades. Sir Andrew is a foolish suitor to Olivia, whom he hopes to win despite his lack of prospects. Sir Toby enjoys drinking and causing mischief, much to Olivia's disapproval. Also in the household is Malvolio, Olivia's steward, who is puritanical and self-righteous. He is disliked by the other members of Olivia's household, who see him as a killjoy. Maria, Olivia's maid, devises a plan to humiliate Malvolio by making him believe Olivia is in love with him. They forge a letter from Olivia, which Malvolio finds and becomes convinced that he is destined to marry her. Act 2. The subplot involving Malvolio continues as Maria, Sir Toby, and Sir Andrew further their scheme to mock him. Malvolio, following the instructions from the fake letter, begins to act in ways that he believes will endear him to Olivia. He wears yellow stockings, smiles constantly, and behaves in an absurdly self-satisfied manner. Meanwhile, Viola's twin brother Sebastian is alive and has been rescued by a sea captain named Antonio. Sebastian is unaware of the confusion he will soon create as he begins to explore Illyria. The scenes in Olivia's household become more chaotic as Malvolio's behavior grows increasingly bizarre. Olivia is puzzled by his strange actions and eventually has him imprisoned, believing him to be mad. Act 3. The plot thickens as Sebastian arrives in Illyria. He is mistaken for Cesario by Olivia, who believes him to be the person she loves. Olivia proposes marriage to Sebastian, who, confused but delighted by her advances, agrees. Viola, still in disguise, is deeply troubled by Olivia's attention toward her alter ego. Viola is unaware that her twin brother is causing the confusion. Meanwhile, Sir Toby and Maria continue to mock Malvolio, who remains locked away and unable to prove his sanity. The subplot involving Sir Andrew comes to a head when he challenges Cesario, Viola in disguise, to a duel. Sebastian, mistaking Sir Andrew's challenge as an attack on him, defends himself skillfully and defeats Sir Andrew. This escalates the confusion between the twins. Act 4. The climax of the play builds up as Sebastian and Olivia's relationship becomes more entangled. Olivia's household is in disarray due to Malvolio's imprisonment and the growing chaos surrounding Sebastian's arrival. Viola, still in her disguise as Cesario, is distressed by the mounting confusion. She seeks solace in her friendship with Duke Orsino, who remains oblivious to the true identity of Cesario. Sebastian and Olivia's impending marriage adds to the drama. The confusion between the twins reaches its peak when Sebastian and Viola finally come face to face. Viola, after several misunderstandings, reveals her true identity to the astonished characters. Act 5. In the final act, the various plots are resolved. Viola reveals herself to Duke Orsino, who is overjoyed to learn of her true identity and realizes his love for her. They are happily reunited. Olivia is surprised but pleased to discover that Sebastian is not Cesario, but she is content with the marriage proposal she received from him. The confusion over the mistaken identities is cleared up, and both couples find their happiness. Malvolio is released from his imprisonment. Although he is angered by the deception played upon him, the play ends on a joyful note. The characters celebrate the unions and the restoration of order. Conclusion ends with a sense of resolution and harmony. The play highlights themes of love, identity, and the folly of human behavior. Through its witty dialogue, complex plot, and memorable characters, it remains one of Shakespeare's most beloved comedies.